Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Let me introduce myself. My name is Talitha Vania and I came from group 6. And here I want to explain you about our PP test, which is title is compounding and subject is morphology and syntax. And our beloved lecturer, Mr. David Wahyu Utomo, SPD MA. Before going to explain you what we have today, I want to introduce our member. First is Nabila, HELMALIA WATI, Meillita Puan Maharani, Nur Salamah Hidayatillah, Nurul Habibaturosyi'ah, Rifa, Reviana, Aprillia, and me, Talitha Vania. So we talk about the definitions. Compounding is the process of combining two or sometimes three or more existing free morphemes or words to produce a single form. It is called a compound word. Compounding can also be defined as putting together existing words to form a new vocabulary unit. So, compounding is combining with two or sometimes three free morphemes or words to produce a single forms. Types of compound words. There are two types. The first is endocentric compounds. This use a grammatical meaning. For example, is boys' school. It means kind of school, but this is only for boys. Also, second one is girls' school. It means of school, but this is only for girls. And the second one is exocentric compounds. This is using lexical meaning. The grammatical not straightforwardly defines meaning. Like for example, it's red skins. It's not mean kind of skin, but it is red skins persons. Okay. For the second one is pickpocket. It doesn't mean the type of bag. But it is mean stealing things from the other people's pockets. So for the endocentrics, this is using grammatical meaning. So this is the real meaning using grammatical. And for exocentric compound, this is using the meaning is lexical because this is not straightforwardly defined its meaning. As you can see from the example from exocentric is pickpocket. This doesn't mean kind of pocket, but this is mean is stealing things from other people's pocket. But if you see from endocentric compound, this is using the real meaning. Example is boys' schools. It's meaning kind of schools, but schools only for boys. Okay, I understand here. Okay, next. We're talking about building compounds. So this is the way for building the compounds. First, we need non-head or modifier. The second one, we need head. For example, here is red skins, pickpocket, bathroom, lawn tennis. This is has one meaning, but this is inside is two free morphemes. Example is red skin, pickpocket, bathroom, and lawn tennis. Okay, next. In writing or spelling compounds. Okay, in writing, for the first is exocentric compounds, which I told you about pickpockets. No, this only has one type. Exocentric compounds only have solid forms. Solid means close, so we don't need dash or space for this one. For example, here is red skins, pickpocket, and etc. There is only one word, red skins, pickpocket. We don't need space or even dash. This is from exocentric compounds, which has lexical meaning. Okay. For the second is endocentric compounds. It is have a grammatical meaning, like the real meaning. It has three types of writing or spelling compounds. For the first is solid forms or this means solid is closed just now, just like exocentrics. For the example here is housewife, keyboard, and etc. Housewife, it doesn't mean istri rumah, but this means ibu rumah tangga. Okay. So for the second one is hyphenate forms. It has a dash as a separator. We need dash in hyphenate forms. For example, is word class, mother-in-law. For as you can see here, mother dash in dash law. I'm sorry. This doesn't mean mother dash in dash law is ibu dalam hukum, but its meaning is ibu mertua. Okay, and for the last is space forms. Space means opens or spasi. Okay, space is a word as a separator. If you can see, before we need dash for a separator, but now we need space for a separator. Example here is distance learning, lawn tennis, and etc. Okay, this is a table of the other examples from compounds. In compounding, we can use anything else. Like here, example, we can use noun and verb, noun and adjective. Yes, this is it is up to us. Yes, example here, I want to tell you about ice cold. Ice is noun, but cold is adjective. But when they are being together, its meaning become a compound word because it has one meaning, is ice cold, meaning it's es batu. So here, this is some kind of hyphenate forms. Do you remember before? We need dash in here. Okay, this is just for example. Okay, remember this. This is the reminder message. Compound words are also not always a combination of noun plus noun or verb plus verbs. Other combination of compound words includes the first, we can use noun plus noun. For example, here is a raincoat, chairman, classroom. Raincoat is, if you remember before, this is a solid forms because we don't need space or dash here. For the second is noun plus verb. For example, here is sunset, profit, heartwarming. Heartwarming here, if you remember, this is hyphenate forms because we need dash here. Heart dash warming. For the next is verb and plus noun. For the example is dining room, swimming pool, homemade. Dining room, this is, if remember, this is space forms because we need some space between here. Dining room is compound word. For the next is verb plus verbs. For example, is cross-check, caregiving, copywriting, hide and seek. For the next is adjective plus noun. For example, is blackboard, slow motions, on-site, grandmother. And for the last one is adjective plus verbs. For example, is dry cleaning, bright click, Best Buy, and self-self. Okay, thanks. Maybe enough here, our presentations. So if you want to ask something or if you still confusing about our material, you can ask down below. Oh, I'm sorry if there's some mistakes. Thank you so much for your attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.